Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, storm we've been talking about now for the last several days is about 24 hours away. In the meantime, it's cool and dry. Let's take a look at temperatures outside right now. Low mid-30s in most locations. Coventry's dropped to 32, already below freezing in West Gloucester. Woonsocket not that far behind. The Attleboro's at 34. That includes Dighton, Rehoboth, and out along the South Shore, low in middle 30s. Westerly checks in at 37. Moonlit skies in Providence right now with a temperature in the mid-30s and a light west breeze at 7, humidity at 61%. Not anticipating any rain or snow tonight, and certainly no dusting of snow or black ice like we had during the pre-dawn hours of this morning. Other locations with temperatures in the mid-30s, though, draw your attention to some of the milder air offshore. Block Island now at 43 and the Vineyard at 41. Satellite and radar composite, I mean, it's just pretty quiet here in New England. Skies are clear. You can see temperatures dropping through the 30s. But our next weather maker is still far away and not getting here until late tomorrow night. Coming out of the Gulf of Mexico, area of low pressure tapping in that moisture from the Gulf. The main storm center itself will actually pass up and across the Great Lakes, but what will happen is a secondary one will be forming near the Carolina coastline, and that's the one that will arrive later tomorrow night into Thursday. With it will come quite a bit of rain and wind, a little bit of snow, at least here in southern New England. It's mostly a rain situation. As far as any plowing and shoveling, that'll be confined to central and northern New England. We'll show you those numbers in just a second. Futurecast starts off this evening. We'll take you through the overnight into tomorrow morning. And notice we're painting dry weather. In fact, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're waking up to sunshine. We'll keep the sun right through tomorrow afternoon. But look what's behind me, that area of moisture coming out of the Gulf. That is rain. Now, this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. By tomorrow evening at around 8 o'clock, it's still well off to our west. But notice on the front edge, a little bit of pink and blue indicating frozen precipitation. So initially, the air may be cold enough for a few hours during the onset where we get some sleet and some wet snow, primarily north of Providence. But the warm air wins out and everything changes over to all rain along with some very strong wind. Now, as far as accumulations, it's really confined to central and northern New England, the mountains of Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont, and even as close as Worcester County and north of the Mass Pike. If anything, maybe a thin slushy coating north of Providence late tomorrow night. Overnight tonight, it will stay cold and dry. Temperatures dropping through the mid and upper 20s under clear skies. Sunshine tomorrow morning, 26 early on, 36 by late morning. And then during the afternoon, it's actually a nice day. It's dry, it's bright, it's a little cooler than today. Highs in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Again, as far as accumulations, we'll take a look at it. This would be during the pre-dawn hours. Put this into motion. And north and west of Providence, now this is not 3 inches, but 0.3. This is not 2, but 0.2. So, we're talking decimals here. Maybe a thin slushy coating north and west of Providence very late tomorrow night before that changeover to all rain. And it will be rain as temperatures warm up significantly. Look at the wind speeds that we're forecasting late tomorrow night into Thursday. The shaded areas represent wind speeds of over 25 miles per hour. So we're talking gusts perhaps up to 40 miles per hour by Thursday morning. So we are talking about a wind-driven heavy rain on Thursday, and it will be rain as temperatures rise to the upper 40s. A couple of showers on Friday, nothing significant, and then sharply colder over the weekend as daytime highs struggle to get above the freezing mark. A little bit of snow, mostly rain and wind, and then a very cold football game Saturday night in Foxborough.
Indeed.